Ross, wow, well, we left it late, but it's a massive 3 points on the road against a very good Hereford team.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a tough game. They're at the top of the league for a reason. They've got loads of threats. We knew that going into the game. We had to really be sort of switched on to what they've got, and I thought the boys did that really well. They've got threat in all areas, and I thought first half was a little bit slow, not much happening within the minutes, but we're going to the half in good spirit. And second half, I thought we controlled the game really well, and we knew it was going to be a battle. We knew that 100%. It's a great stadium to come to, under the lights, but we knew we had a job to do. That's being hard to beat, being well structured, and we've got a good counter attack to finish it off.
We'll come to that in just a moment. First half, it wasn't a classic for the fans that were watching it, but it was really intriguing to watch. Very tight. We quietened the famous Edgar Street. I'm guessing that was something that you were really pleased about in the first half.
Yeah, the fans are good here. It's a proper club. The fans, we could hear them, but the way we set up and the way we structure things, they didn't have too much to cheer about. That's really important. So I thought the boys done their job in that sort of regards. I think going into the half was a bit disappointing. We couldn't create more goal scoring opportunities. We had a few cutbacks and a few we should have done better with. I think we had the crossbar. I think Ashby's had a couple. Ball across the box, I think we should do better with. But I think to grind it out, keep going, because you will get your rewards. The boys know they need to run forward and need to run back even quicker. They've got their head around that now. It's important we stick with it, because I believe, and I'm a strong believer, that's why we're getting positive performances. So today was a good result. The boys deserved it, and now we get on the bus in good spirits.
When Babos was shown the second yellow, I don't think any of the just under 2,000 people in Edgar Street could complain at all. I don't think anyone has. But when a team, especially at home like Hereford, with the ability they have go down to 10 men, it's not always as easy. In fact, it probably did get harder. Do you echo that sentiment?
100%. It's harder. When a man goes off, they work even harder. They dig in even deeper. They cover each other even better. So actually, it didn't do us any favours, because I thought when he was on the pitch, I thought we were picking up some good areas and good little counter attacks. And then when the man got sent off, they shored things up and they went really rigid and kept their block and worked their socks off really. So credit to them. They made it difficult, frustrated us one or two occasions. They were looking to hit the counter, so we had to make sure we kept Cisse sort of keep an eye on him, because he's a threat, he's quick, he's dynamic. And I thought second half, we'd done that apart from one opportunity, and they've had a shot and Kai's done what he needs to do, and he's to save a shot. That's his job. So he's been quite quiet. He made a great save, and for me that's just as important as scoring goals. So credit to the back line, Kai and the front boys for finishing off.
Proved to be that way. Seconds later, after huffing and puffing, I mean, you alluded to it before, Tom Scott's hit the crossbar, Ashby, Fleet, Parker all have efforts saved or just come narrowly close, and right at the last they kept the composure. I think it was Coyle's ball that Ashby's latched onto and got that finishing touch. It wasn't pretty at all, but they all count, and that probably makes it even more pleasing.
Yeah, I think what also tops it off is the boys who came onto the pitch affected us. Obviously, Coyle was on the end. Alfie's had some great link-up play. He's the one who's bust his socks, I say, to run in behind and get the cut back for Josh Parker, and that's a great counter-attack. So those credit has to be due, to those players. It's not easy not playing, but when the boys come in and perform like that, the massive sort of togetherness it brings is really important. So big credit to those boys. It felt really together today. Everyone was in the same page, and we worked our socks off. And that's football. That's what you've got to do. The boys are getting their sort of rewards from it, but it can't just be tonight. We've got to go again Saturday.
Felt like the whole club's coming together as well, in a way, because over in the stand across from us, you had the small contingent of supporters up there, but they were making some noise and really getting behind the teams. I mean, when Ashby scored, they're going absolutely crazy up there, and there was a real connection between everyone, and everyone kind of knew how much it meant. Do you agree with that sentiment?
Yeah, they're always there. We've got some dedicated fans, they're always there, whether it's sunny, rainy, it's far, it's north, it's south. They've done a lot of travelling. Hopefully they can see what the work has been put in by the players. They're putting massive effort in for the club. They're working so hard as a collective. Hopefully they can see that, and when we do get the results, it feels just that little bit better. So I think it's really important we all stick together. Good win tonight, but that can go out the window without sort of turning up Saturday now. So that's sort of done. We get on the bus in good spirits. The boys have got to rest up, and we've got to perform again next week.
Attentions will swiftly turn to Scarborough. You won't have too long to reflect on this one, but before we do move on to that, how impressive is it? I mean, we've just come to Hereford, who with respect to them, they're one of the biggest clubs in the division. But that's our third away win in a row on the road, and in any league that is very, very difficult to do. So what does that say about the team?
They're starting to believe maybe that we can do the things we want to do in this league, and we understand that it's going to be a different type of football at times from what we're used to from the National League South and the National League last season. We understand it's going to be slightly different. I think the boys are now adapting, they're understanding it a little bit more, but I think that willingness just to work. We have to work hard in this division. This is a top club, good fan base, they're at the top of the league for a reason. We have to respect that as well, so we don't turn here and think it's going to be an easy game. They're at the top for a reason, so we've got to work hard and respect that, and I thought the boys did that really well tonight. And listen, they get the rewards they deserve, and that's what hard work sometimes brings.
I mean, it's a difficult league. I'm just looking at the league table. We've actually not made any ground up at all in terms of league position, but in terms of the points, it's getting really tight up there. How important is it that the players, don't lose sight of that and know that whilst a really good finish is still possible, despite a poor start, that they can't let anything slip?
No, I'm not really interested in the league table. From the Scunny game, we can look at the performances and look at the results from Scunthorpe, and that's what we're going to do. So whatever's gone is gone. We need to look forward, positive performances and mindset. The boys have been doing that, and the boys have been performing, so they need some credit. The staff behind the scenes are working hard as well, so they need the credit. But it's one game gone now, so when we get on the bus, it's done. We look forward to Scarborough.
Well, Ross will do just that. Thank you very much for your time.
Cheers.